Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the session. Quickly, I'll be enabling the chat. Yes. So we have completed with, I think, 8 of the tasks. Two of the tasks I told you you're supposed to do it. And this was our data set. That is a bank customer data set. Now, if you don't have it, kindly let me know in the chat box. I'll be sharing the collab link. And if you have it, you can click on this particular data set, click on runtime, click on run cell and below. So it will run everything that is below this. Okay. So task number 1 till task number 9 we have completed. Right. Sorry, task number 8 we have completed. And in between, I have told you you're supposed to complete the task number 6. Correct. So kindly make sure you complete the task number 6. And if you kindly let me know in the chat box. But we have completed all these, and also we have completed the task number 8. But only one task was pending. That was the task number 9. So if anybody has 1 second. Yes. So anybody has any problems or any doubts regarding the task number 9, kindly let me know in the chat box. Otherwise, we can move on to the next part, that is the pandas. Can we move on to the pandas? Okay. Yes. So if you have any doubts, kindly let me know in the chat box. We'll do it once again. If not, we can move on to the pandas. Okay. Very good. I believe everyone has completed it. So let us start with a new section called as pandas. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? Whatever we have learned till now, that is NumPy is a numerical Python, and it is a basically a. So let's get back to NumPy once again, because exactly like NumPy, we have to understand the pandas as well. Yes. So you can see NumPy here. So basically NumPy stands for numerical Python. It's a Python library used for working with arrays, and arrays is a collection of objects. Now this is what we have learned in NumPy. Now, in today's class, we'll understand pandas, I told you, right? So in pandas, directly, we'll understand two things. First thing, that is understanding how to import this pandas. So to import, so let me write here, importing pandas in Python. Okay. So to import pandas in Python, it's exactly like NumPy. So in NumPy, what we have used, used import NumPy as NP, right? So just like this, we can mention import pandas. Can you tell me what nickname or what alias name can we give here? It is PD. Very good. So we are supposed to give here PD. Okay. Import NumPy as NP we have given, the first and the middle P. So for pandas, we are giving import pandas as a PD. Okay. So let's run it. So this is how you basically import pandas in Python. Now we have to understand two things. The first and the second thing is called as series, as well as something called, okay, first let me write the series. And one more is called as data frame. Okay. So there are two things in pandas. One is called as a series, and one more is called as a data frame. Now, what is the definition of series? What is the definition of data frame? It's very, very simple. Please make sure you understand in the first go. Series is nothing but multiple rows. It has multiple rows, but a single column. This is a very simple definition. Whenever you can see multiple rows, but a single column, that is considered series. Now, what do you mean by data frame? Data frame is a inverse of the series where we have multiple rows, but so not but actually multiple rows and multiple columns. Okay. So in series, what was the definition? The multiple rows, but a single column. Multiple rows, but multiple columns is considered as a data frame. Now let's have a quick example of how do you create a series and how do you create a data frame. So let me first of all create a simple series. Creating a simple series. So how to do this? So I told you series is nothing but a multiple rows, but a single column, right? So do that, we'll mention something called as values, and directly let me mention some values. Let's say 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And let's say these are the values. And let's convert. So in NumPy, what you have done, we have, okay, whatever list is there, we have converted that list into an array. Yes or no? We are converted into an array. But here we are supposed to convert this particular list into a series. So how to convert here? You are supposed to write SER or whatever variable name you want. You're supposed to call pandas, that is PD, and you're supposed to call the function name, that is a series. Okay, pd.series. Please make a note of this. S is capital here. Okay, so pd.series and give the what is that list name? That is the values. And once you 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see these are the row. And for each row, we have the values, that is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now, can you tell me how many columns are there here? Obviously, there is this one column. Yes or no? So this is how you basically create a simple series where you have a list and you are converting that list into a series by using pd.series. Is that clear? Any doubts? No. Now, what we'll do is, whatever this says, for example, the name of the row is there, that is 0, 1, 2. Let's say I want to change this index value. Okay. So to change this index value, you can make sure you understand changing index value. So to do that, well, mention the same, okay, the same value here also. But after mentioning pd.series and you're mentioning the list, you're giving a comma, then you are mentioning a parameter called as index. And by default, it will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Basically, it will start from 0. But let's say I want to change that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, directly I don't want to start from 0. I want to start from 1. So we can directly mention this as 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever row name you require. You see, now it has been converted into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rather than 0. Also, you can provide letters. For example, you want A, you want B, you want C, you want D, and you want, let's say, E. Let's run it. Can you see here? It is being converted into A, B, C, D, E now. And also, if you have missed any of the one value, so we have five different rows, but you have provided only index for 4. Do you think it will be accessing for 4 rows and the 5th row is whatever it might, or basically it will assign by itself? No, it will provide you an error. Okay, so how many rows are there? That many values you are supposed to give. Otherwise, it is wrong. Okay, so this is how you basically convert the index value, or basically change the index value. So I hope everyone is able to understand how to create a simple series. Yes, also Roman numbers also we can do it. Okay. So creating a simple series of, we had a list, we have mentioned pd.series and we are converted into a series. And also if you want to change the index value, just mention index and change the values. Now we'll move on to the data frame. How to creating a simple data frame. Now, as I told you, in data frame, there are multiple rows and multiple columns. Yes or no? So first of all, let me mention, okay, let's say values once again. Okay, values, let me mention same values, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, after this, let me mention name. Okay, let me mention name. Let's say A1, something like that. Okay, A2, A3. So how many number of values you have given for the first column? Same number of values should be there in the second column as well. Okay. So these are, let's say, these are the two columns, and these two columns I am supposed to convert into a data frame. But if I convert into a data, okay, let's mention a data frame as DF. And can you tell me, if I convert into a series, I have mentioned pd.series, correct? So if I want to convert into a data frame, what I'm supposed to give? As you have guessed correctly, pd.data frame. Okay, pd.data frame. But is the problem here? You are supposed to give, okay, you are not supposed to give D and F as small case. It is, since the Python is case sensitive, you are not supposed to give D and F as small case. You are supposed to give it as a capital letter. Otherwise, it will not able to, it is not able to understand what you're. So pd.data frame, and you are mentioning, so here in the data frame also, it will accept only one value. Please understand this. Accept only one value. That means you have mentioned pd.series here. and it has accepted only one value. But in series, obviously it will accept only one value because only one column is there. And in the data frame also, theoretically, it will accept only one value. Okay, it will accept only one value. For example, it will accept either name or values, but it doesn't it doesn't define the definition of the data frame. In what do you mean by data frame? Data frame is nothing but multiple rows and multiple columns. But if you have just one, what you're supposed to give, so that yes, exactly, you are supposed to give list. Okay, so yeah, whatever column names you have, you're supposed to give that in the form of list, so that everything is considered as one value. So I'll mention name first, then I'll mention the values. Okay, after this, we'll print the data frame. Now, even though you have converted into a data frame and you have the, see the output. Okay, see the output. Can you see? 100, A2 200, A3 300, A4 400, A5 500. Now, do you think this is a right way to, I told you this entire name should, we have 5 columns here, and each name, I don't want this. I want this particular name, whatever name is there, I want that as one column, and I want values as. Yes. Okay. I hope now you're not able to listen to anything, right? Yeah. Is there any disturbance now? Is there any disturbance? Okay. Yes, thank you. Yes. So I told you name and values are the 2 different columns, and I want that particular as columns. I don't want like this. I don't want 5 different columns. I just want 2 columns. Basically, one is name and one more is values. So what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to make sure you are using one particular function called as a transpose. Now, what do you mean by transpose? First of all, I'll mention here converting horizontal row format equal column format. Now, definition of it, I think you're able to understand. So what happens is this particular row format is there, right? Now it will be in the column format like this, and this also 100, 200, 300, 4, whatever is there, it will be in the column format like this. So that is what we wanted, right? So what you're supposed to do is you are make sure you're giving the same. You can give the same what is that data frame value or the same variable name, and you can mention df dot transpose and open and close bracket. Okay, df dot transpose and open and close bracket. Run it. Can you see now? It is, I wanted this, right? I wanted this. So you can see the first column has all the names and the second column basically has all the values. Now here also you sure you can change the index value of it. Okay, you can also change the index value of it or basically the column value. How can you do this? I want everyone to go to the Google, and now you are supposed to tell me what parameter I'm supposed to give here so that I can change the column name. Okay, I'm supposed to change the column name. The first one as let's say name, and the second one, let's say I want to change it as values. So you are supposed to tell me what parameter I'm supposed to give here so that I can change those into name and values. Anybody? Okay, let's try. So if you have such kind of problems or such kind of questions, what you can do is you can just copy the code, go to the Google, and search for. Sorry. name and values. Okay. So set access. One more is there. Data frame. Okay. We'll use this. Okay. I think this is better. Okay. So we'll use directly we can make use of the dictionary. Okay. We'll make use of the dictionary directly. So I'll open the dictionary. I'll mention this as